Hello. I'd like to bring the September President's message to you on behalf of the OPP Association's Board of Directors. Having just got back from the memorial in Ottawa yesterday, I would just like to say, first and foremost, that it was a true honor to march with so many incredible police officers, peace officers, and civilians in law enforcement. It truly was an incredible and humbling day. One of the areas that really affects the health and well-being of our people is pensions. And one of the areas that has been a concern for myself as president and the board of directors is making sure that our civilians and our uniforms are receiving value for the work that they're doing in this area. As such, a committee has been struck including stakeholders from the Commissioned Officers Association, the OPP, Treasury Board, and the Ontario Pension Board. From this committee, we've had 2 meetings so far, and I've had further conversations with the Executive Vice President of the Ontario Pension Board, Peter Sheena, with regards to receiving information around the uniform side and the civilian side. As we know, our civilians have the factor 90, and I've asked for specifically the data and the costs around the 85 factor and the 80 factor for our civilians. On the uniform side, we have the 50-30, and I've asked for pension opportunities specifically as it applies to the uniform members. Through this process, we are getting back information soon from the Ontario Pension Board, specifically around the civilian and the uniform side, and we look forward to seeing that data, look forward to seeing those costs, and seeing what it is that we can do to better support our people. Over the past year specifically, the Government of Ontario has signaled that they will be making changes to the Police Services Act. This has brought some level of concern to us as policing representatives, and as such we wanted to make sure that we're best positioned to represent you. As a result, Mr. Justice Tulloch did his review with regards to policing oversight, and the OPP Association joined with President Mike McCormick of the Toronto Police Association and Bruce Chapman, the President of the Police Association of Ontario. By doing this and coming together, we represent all the police officers and all the civilians in the province to make sure that we come together to have the largest voice possible so we can best support the people that we jointly represent. Over the coming weeks, it is anticipated that this legislation affecting oversight, involving suspension without pay, all will be coming and being tabled within the legislature. And your associations, you can rest assured that we will be there every step of the way to make sure that we have the strongest advocacy on areas of concern if presented. One of the primary things that we do as a police association is negotiate on behalf of our members to make sure that we can get the best deal possible for the people that we represent. As such, we recently just came out of negotiations, which was a successful round of negotiations, and a lot of that was because of teamwork. And through the next process, those duties fall to the President to make sure that I choose who the composition is on the negotiations team. That has already been done. We have already met, and we are already starting to prepare. The contact lead for the OPP Association is Director Kadelka, and we look forward to updating all the delegates at our upcoming annual general meeting in Collingwood next month. I'm very pleased with the composition of this team, and with the people that we have, I believe that we are best set up for success in the next round of negotiations. One of the greatest honors that I have had in this position in representing the Board of Directors in the OPP Association comes in the form of representing those who are out there making significant contributions. And those are the runners and the riders this past weekend on the Ride to Remember and the Run to Remember. And having the opportunity to run with the runners over the last 7 kilometers of that trek and seeing their dedication to those who made the ultimate sacrifice is truly humbling. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for giving of your time to honor those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. And having the opportunity yesterday on Parliament Hill to march with so many proud police officers, peace officers, and civilians in law enforcement was a true honor. And on behalf of the OPP Association, thank you for everyone that came out and participated, and I know that it makes a significant difference in the lives of those who have been affected by such issues. And in closing, I would like to take this opportunity to say to you and your families, take care and be safe.